PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale, and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Not a bad line, this one. From around 140 yards here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Left yourself an opportunity.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
What they say, never up, never in.
That will drive you bats.
And down she goes. He's in a share of 15th. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, it might not be all that bad here in the first cut. It's sitting up pretty good.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Just 3 feet to the cup. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. Currently 2 under for the day. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Opting for the 5-iron. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. That's just inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh. This putt is about 8 feet. It's on a good line. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. This lie's not great.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Going with the 5-iron here. Might get caught up in the brush here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Playing their 4th shot. 3 behind our leader. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. That should find the bunker. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. get in the hole. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And it's time to recap that play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with a 3-wood here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Ouch, that hurts. And he needs this to save par. Go on, get in the hole. Yep, you'll take that. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Just 3 back from the leader. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's dialed in. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. That was wonderfully done. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. It's tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
8 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. From about 130 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
But that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That should find the cut stuff. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes of TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one's tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for first. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Leading by a shot after that hole.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 13th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Big chance here. Just go ahead and tap that one in. Always nice to hold those for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Bit disappointing, that one. And John, what's this one looking like?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
Opting for the 3-wood. It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
Putting for par.
This one's looking good.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC at Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole, but this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my third, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Good look at a birdie here. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Going with the hybrid. Oh, this would be handy if it would bounce right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Yeah, fair effort. Par putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. And after that hole, currently leading JT by a couple of shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. This next one from the beach. A sigh of relief, happy to be putting again. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with the third shot. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Looking good. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt is for a final score of 62. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supportive of the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play in this week, great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.